And Payne is subbed in for Devin Booker. And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Chris Paul. Johnson is out there with MP. Then there's Payne, and it's Landale in at the center position, locking down the middle.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Landale. Outside Paul. Now Payne. MP with it. Shot clock at 5. Now Johnson. There's the triple. And it's Little with a rebound. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 16 so far.
In his third season, Nazir Little saw increased playing time and the opportunity to show his value, which he did not waste.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. He'll take possessions like that one all day.
Left side, Payton. Pass to Little. Back to Payton. Here's Sharp. Lets it go from deep. Here's Eubanks. And he jams it home with authority.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. On the wing, MP. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school. Mixing it up inside, just coming up empty-handed.
Into the lane, and MP throws it down.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. On the wing, Payton. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Eubanks. The fader. The three is up. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Portland.
You know, it's all about their defense. It's been disruptive, leading to points off turnovers in the early going. That's always a good recipe.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
And so in the game for Phoenix, inside it's Saric at the 4 with Ayton at the 5. Mikal Bridges is out there with Devin Booker, and it's MP in at the 3 slot.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
Second free throw, no good.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's MP. Ayton with it. Right side Booker. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Booker's got 9 points. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Back to Hart. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, good whistle there.
Second team foul.
Before even getting to the league, Josh Hart was impressive, racking up plenty of accolades at the collegiate level where he played all 4 years. Shooting two.
And he drops the first. A college national championship was just one of Hart's many accomplishments pre-NBA.
BA, it's nice to come in the door a winner.
He's going with a whole new group out there. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Outside Paul. MP outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Landale. The Suns need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And a change for the Suns. Sharp checked in. Now Portland with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. Here's Watford, covered by Johnson. Here's Little. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Impressive work from Nasir Little. Good at using whatever space he gets down low.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
MP, the pass to Payne. MP finds Payne. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And he can't get the first one.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Good on the second one. Simons against Paul. Now Simons. Paul with some nice D. And here's MP from outside. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a changes for Phoenix. Craig is checked in for Crowder, and MP is subbed in for Chris Paul. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
EA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers.
Nurkic going to work inside, using all that size he possesses to his advantage.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Simons outside. Let's go with a 3. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Simons. Hart's got 14 points.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Pass to Bridges. MP up top. He's covered by Hart. Here's Ayton. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. 10 points for him.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Grant outside. Hart against MP. Shot's good by Hart.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Booker on the wing. MP from behind the arc. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Hard against MP. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Shoots over Booker. That one a little long.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Bridges outside. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Now here's Lillard. Doesn't go that time. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
The Suns, 69.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Suns. They've got Jay Crowder, Cameron Payne out there with MP. Then there's Johnson, and it's Šarić in at the 5. MP. Oh, stolen by Payton.
Suns foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Portland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Lillard passes to Payton. Fires the three. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And let's talk about their blocks. When you're facing a team swatting shots, it becomes a mental situation as well. Makes you think twice before you fire. Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Out. Back to Lillard. Johnson inside. MP against Payton. To the paint. Saric, the pass to Crowder. That puts him in the lead. Crowder's gotten his first points in this one.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive. Pass to Eubanks. Right side, Payton. Lillard against Payne. And Lillard gets it to go.
Dang, Lillard can untie your shoes with moves like that.
Well, the Suns' shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Johnson finds MP. Payton with a steal.
Suns foul.
The Trailblazers take
At the line for your Trailblazers, Josh Hart. One shot.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Oh, he buried the three.
There's nobody you want taking a clutch shot more than Chris Paul. He loves the big moment.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Looking for some new swag.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Hart.
You just simply can't measure how valuable he's been to them tonight. Using his head, great shooting percentage, not taking any bad shots. Wow, that led to a pretty spectacular game.
Goes up from the block. He connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, a high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 12 seconds left in the fourth.
That was your Blazers youth dance team.
Crowder, the pass to MP. Booker for 3. Money from deep.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
And the Trailblazers call time here. They're in front by 2. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
All eyes on Lillard. But you can tell he isn't feeling the pressure. I mean, just incredible focus. When you've got your opponent down, don't let him up. This one's all but over.
So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That
Right?
is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP?
Come
Why are
on
you gonna
now.
be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading the team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? His girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis. Right?
She'll figure it out. Speaking of, yo, Mila, your boy's single. Hit me up if you ever want to see what it's like to be with a real man.
Oh, wow. I am not touching that one.
So this episode is gonna do numbers, bro.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, Shep, any final words you want to say to MP? Before the camera dies, because we're making this fire content right now. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to say, your game's trash. Your agent's trash. Your girl's trash. And you're trash. Did I forget anything?
Girl, Asian. I think you got that covered, buddy.
And the next time I see you, I'm going to tell you that to your face. Other than that, just wishing you many blessings, brother.
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
Because he's Shep? Does he need a reason?
Yeah, no, he does not. Clown.
Look, this means nothing. It's just some loudmouth being a loudmouth. But you do have that Top Takes Daily interview tomorrow, and they're absolutely going to want to ask about this, given how
I can see that.
inflammatory it was. Like I said, it's no big deal. It is no big deal, but we are going to obviously need to strategize your response, okay? So meet me at the business hub after you finished up here, and we'll go over whatever it is we need to go over. Yeah?
Okay, yeah. I appreciate you, Ash. Always keep me in the loop, no matter how painful it is. Thank you.
It's literally what you pay me to do. But yeah. See you in a bit.
Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Don't get hit. Bust that. Bust that. Shoot that. Shoot that. And one. Set up. Set up. We got this. Don't worry. Yo, look this way. Go over. Hit coming. Box out. Hey, hey. Oh, and one. You can't take the lead. Watch the step out. Yeah, good hit. What's the roll? Turn it up! Turn it up! Get through! Get through! Hey! You want this smoke? Woo-hoo! I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today. Hey, come around here. Come around.
I see you want to work on finishing at the hoop. Let's get started.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
Greens all day, baby. Who's watching here?
We're here.
Call that, man.
One more.
Whose man is that?
Give me that.
Hey, up on it. 3 of them, baby.
Let's go.
I just can't stop. You can't play with me. Turn on, baby.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Keep it going.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do chairs.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national television.
I don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get your emotions in check. Do you understand?
That was not acceptable.
Sure. Tell that to him when you see him in person.
Oh, I will.
But when you talk about it on TV, because believe me, you will have to talk about it on TV, you need to keep an even keel. You can say that the comment was unacceptable. You can even call him trash if you want.
But
I
isn't
don't
that
care.
basically losing my cool again?
Not if it's true. Okay? The main thing is you need to keep your cool so that it doesn't look like you're about to attack Kendrick Perkins for bringing it up on television. That's going to make you look weak.
Okay. I can get with that.
You could play the disappointed parent card, right? Oh, I expected more from my fellow man. The NBA is a brotherhood. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever.
High road or low road, right?
No, they're both the high road. Both the high road, just different flavors. But the key is you got to be authentic, all right? You need to be you. You just need to be the calmest, most mature version of yourself possible.
Yeah, that's kind of like when I was in college. It kind of reminds me of that time when...
No, I don't have time to go on a trip down memory lane. Do you have anything else to say about Top Takes Daily?
No. I have no more questions.
Excellent. I'll see you at the studio. I'm going to meet you there. I need to lay some ground rules with the showrunner. And I also want to be there in case anything crops up last minute. Does that sound good?
Sounds like a plan. Again, thank you for your advice. Thank you for... Get some chairs in here next time.
Engage your core. Sit on the yoga ball. Wouldn't hurt.
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
Feeling,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
As I was telling Jocelyn earlier, we are open to any discussion involving one Shep Owens, but we do expect those questions to be respectful. And if you wish to move on quickly from any given question, we expect that desire to be honored.
And as I was just explaining to Miss St. Germain, this is a reputable program on a billion-dollar network. We take procedures and standards very seriously and will, of course, treat MP
No
with
snacks in the dressing room.
Oh, my gosh. I will take care of it.
Second day this week.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Chips,
billion-dollar
cookies,
network.
crackers, popcorn.
Got
I'm
it.
not
Got
asking
it.
for
Thank
much.
you so much. 60 seconds.
Thank you.
Very reputable.
That's Stan right there.
We'll, of course, treat MP with the utmost respect and professionalism at all times.
Will you guys have snacks?
Oh, yeah, we got snacks.
Hey, and I'm good. Let's do it.
Jocelyn, I mean it. Okay? This is not the day for Kendrick to try to go viral over anything. Are we clear?
Ash, like, loosen up a little bit. I can handle Perkins. That's no problem.
See? MP's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Oh, of that I'm sure. But I can take care of myself. Okay, let's not forget that.
Okay. You ready to head a set now?
Yeah.
Let's head over. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right. Places, everyone.
All right, everybody. We're going live. Thanks for coming on the show. Here we go.
Anytime.
Just follow my video. 4, 3. And welcome back to Top Takes Daily. And for our next segment, we are joined live in studio by the guy everybody is talking about, our very special guest, MP. Welcome to the program.
My man, thank you guys for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Now, I know this might be a sensitive subject, but I just want to get right into it. We all saw what happened on draft night.
Yeah.
But we haven't heard your side of the story. So I'm wondering, how does it feel to be on the receiving end of a mixed reaction like that on what should be the most enjoyable night of your life?
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up. I mean, no offense, I'm really not trying to be combative here, but that's just my reality, man. Like, people cheer, people boo. You know, that's all a part of being an athlete. You know, it's really not a big deal as people are making out to be.
MP.
What's up?
With all due respect, I'm not buying that for 1 second. This wasn't a road game in the playoffs. These were your hometown fans booing you off the stage.
Perk, come on. Bro, with all due respect, all due respect, but I really don't care. I really don't. That's just my truth right there. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not so you'll buy it. That's what I'm not gonna do. But people have been doubting me my whole life, and all I do is prove them wrong. Over and over and over and over again. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, like, this right here is no different. You know, they can boo me on draft night if they want to, but, you know, I'll tell you this, I'm making it impossible for them to boo me on the court, you know, because that's where it matters. That's all I care about.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer to this game, whereas you've been trying to work on your skill set for the last decade plus. How would you respond to people who think you've got the higher floor but the lower ceiling?
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why is that?
It's because basketball is about a lot more than athletic ability. I mean, what is it all about? Like, what is your opponent doing? How can you stop them? What are your teammates' strengths? How can you empower them to play the best basketball that they can play?
Almost like a chess match.
Absolutely. A complete chess match. Thank you. Athleticism is a tool, but that's all it is. It's a tool. It's like giving a power drill to a baby. But that doesn't mean that the baby can build you a house just because he has that power drill. You feel what I'm saying?
Time out.
Did I mess your head up with that one?
Are you calling Shep Owens a baby?
I think so.
No. Don't. What I'm saying is it's just a metaphor. So let's not read into that a little too much here.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens calling you out on his reality show?
Oh, wow.
This dude took shots at you. He took shots at your family. He even took shots at your girl. What do you say to something like that?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has no class.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say.
We got real beef. Let's make some hamburgers. Tell him how you really feel, young blood.
Am I wrong? Doing what he did, he should be embarrassed, but he's not because he has no self-awareness to know when he's gone too far. Like, that was too far.
Yeah.
I mean, like, fam, you could debate who won the war of words, but you're not going to debate this big fat L that I'm about to give him for the whole world to see. And I'm going to make sure next time I see him, he going to know. He going to know what's up.
MP.
What?
You may not be an explosive leaper, but those some explosive words. I respect the confidence, if nothing else.
Sure, whatever.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining us.
Wait, so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering the tough questions. We wish you all the best, you and your family and your girl. Coming up next, we talk early season contenders and pretenders, but first, this commercial break.
Hey guys, it's truly Hancho, and you are watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
When you jump into the 70s or 80s eras in NBA 2K, you'll have the opportunity to add the legendary Bill Walton to your game.
He has played in some of the most memorable games in basketball history, and when we sat down with him to talk about the Jordan mode, he had plenty of insight into what it was like to
Richard, we see so many high-scoring matchups in this league, and tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes. They communicate at a high level.
Substitution on the court.
Three from the inbound. They get it again. Landale with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
George hacks a two-pointer, and that one hits back iron.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Payne passes to Landale. The dish to MP. Just 5 on the clock. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And the first one drops.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Suns. Charge is checked in. Ball's knocked loose. High post, Johnson. Jackson on him. Here's Jacobs. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core.
Outside Jackson. The pass to Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg,
substitution on the court.
Wall against Booker. And Wall kicks to Morris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Such a versatile offensive threat. Morris draws his fair share of fouls.
Marcus Morris Sr. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. Mikal Bridges out there with Devin Booker, and it's Jacobs in at the 3. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says, it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. DA, thank you.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Wall. Outside Leonard. Here's Morris. No good. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Yes, that's definitely one that they want back, but you can't dwell on mistakes in the NBA. They need to forget about it, and it's on to the next one.
Back to Wall.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Here's Zubats. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Booker the pass to Ayton. Dishes to Bridges. Wall against Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Jacobs. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
First personal foul.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Zubats. Norman Powell comes in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Phoenix also making some changes. Saric is checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Payne in for Booker. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Saric. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
And we've always talked about Batum's instincts. You see it right there on the offensive glass.
Payne kicks to MP. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Leonard. Tries again. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in.
And that's the activity on the offensive glass they like to see out of Kawhi. When he's in full hustle mode, they're a much stronger team.
Payne passes to Jacobs. Launches a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the defense knows George can score from there, which is what forces them to kind of compromise at times defensively.
The Clippers have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw missing. And he can't hit the second.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
30, the Suns 46.
Lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Here's Leonard. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Leonard's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to... Here's going with a whole new group out there. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
At the foul line for one.
And that one falls from Saric.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
Jackson passes to Mann. Here's Batum.
2 minutes.
Well, look, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Suns leading by 18. Now, here's MP. And they pick up 2.
Dario
Saric has got 8.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call. And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Clippers. And the Suns also making a change. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Saric. 1:31 left in the third quarter. Covington against Craig. 4 on the clock. Yes, that goes in. Morris has got his third basket of the night right there.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
MP dishes to Johnson. Shoots off the step back. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to Jackson. Down low, here's Mann. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Torrey Craig, first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for LA, to the stripe, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. John Wall's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And a change for the Suns. Paul's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Phoenix leading by 16. MP outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Covington kicks to Powell. 26 seconds left to play in the third. Yep, that one goes in there.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
MP outside. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. Mann subbed in for Norman Powell. MP's checked in for Phoenix. Setting the floor for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Jacobs in at the 3 spot. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Oh, Ayton in position. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Clippers ball.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Morris Sr.
Here's Wall. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to George. Back to Wall. Morris against Crowder. Clock at 6. Here's Morris. Ayton trying to break free. Here's Zubac, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Wall, that's good.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Oh, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Suns, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Passes it to Boston. It's Kennard, top of the key. Here's Boston. The pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Over Saric. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
We dunking all on you.